Hey guys, how you doing? Getting ready to head back up into the mountains to do another 3-4 night trip here in the next week or two, all depending on the weather. I'm either going back up to the Foothills Trail, or I'm going to head up to the Smokies, somewhere around the Fontana Dam area, and head back in that way. And as usual, I'm going over all my gear, see what I want to bring up with me. And I came across an item that I thought I'd do a little review on it. And it's not a new item. Have used it before. I think I picked this up over a year ago, and it's got very little use, but I thought I'd go over it because I know there's a lot of people that do use this and have certain questions about it. This is the NeoAir 40-liter pump sack. It's made out of 100% nylon. This is it. Looks like it's got seam seal tape on the inside, so chances are it is semi-waterproof. They have multiple uses for this, Thermarest does. First of all, to blow up your air mattress, number one. Number two, by using this sack, presumably it eliminates the mold that you form inside your blow-up mattress. I haven't had an issue with that. I've had my NeoAir Light for almost 2 years now, and I don't think there's any mold in, at least none that I can detect. The other use for this is they say you could use it as a pack liner, which doesn't make sense to me because at the end of the day, when you come up to your camp, you would have to pull everything out of it just to get to the to the pump sack to blow up your air mattress. I assume you could put your tent in here or the air mattress itself and keep it inside, but I don't have a use for that. I use the Polycro clear bags for my liner, so I prefer those. The other thing that they use this for, I guess once you get your air mattress blown up, you can take and roll it up, stuff it into this pump sack, and use it as a camp seat. I don't think I'd ever do that, only because I put my air mattress through enough hell as there is. I don't need any extra way to get puncture holes in it or sitting next to a campfire and get a burn hole in it or something. So those uses are out the window for me. But I know a lot of people like this, and my main reason why I got this, well, I'll get into that in a little bit, but let me demonstrate how this thing works and see if we can get this thing blown up, and I'll give you my pros and cons on it at the very end. Hey, I apologize about the audio on this. I changed out the camera, and I no longer have that lapel microphone on. So let's get into this. This again is the Thermarest NeoAir pump sack. It's 40 liters, and this is my regular size NeoAir NeoAir Light, whatever. I use a little my wife's hair ties. I put them around it. I don't use the sack for this. I found it's a pain in the ass. I barely roll it up. Like I said, I've had this for 2 years, and it's the Thermarest NeoAir regular size. And what you do on this is at the very bottom of this pump sack, there's this little plastic hole. You see that right there. And what that does is that little hole fits over top of the valve. One of the things that I don't like about this already is sometimes I have a hard time getting it on there. I have to put my hand inside, pretty much stretch it out all the way over it to get that in there. So that's in there now. And what you do is, now you got to fill this full of air. So as you can see out there, I make these videos into like a comedy hour trying to do that, but that's probably a real indication of how this blow up pump sack would work. It did blow it up, I gotta give it that, but what happens is at the very end, those last pumps that you try to do don't go into the air sac. So you end up pulling it off, and if you want to fill this up to full capacity, you still have to put a couple breaths of air in it. But it did get blown up. Again, is it worth it? I don't know. For me, probably not. I think it's just as much of a hassle to get this all set up and get air in this and pump it up and then store it and carry it and everything else than it is worth to blow it up. The reason I got it, as I was mentioning before, I got this prior to going backpacking up in the Sierras and the JMT. I figured that I was going to be at, camping at over 11,000 feet. With the lack of air and oxygen up there, I would want to use this so I didn't have to go blow up my air mattress at the end of the day. Well, I used it once or twice I can remember. Then I just said, by the time I get in camp, what else you got to do? You're out there, blow up your air mattress. It's not a big deal, So for me, it's a negative on this, but I know that a lot of people like this. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments and people saying that it's worth it, that they love theirs, and that's great. Everybody has a piece of equipment that they like and that other people don't like. For me, I don't know, maybe I'll give it another shot. I think the main thing was that, as you noticed when I got out there and I was trying to demonstrate this, just first of all, taking your air mattress, getting it attached to this, making sure that you have a little bit of air or flow of air coming to you to fill up the pump sack itself. Press down on it, fill it up, then you got to take it off, blow it up a couple pumps, get it and put this all and store this all away. To me, it's just an effort that I don't want to do. So that's it. That's my take on it. Love it or leave it. I'm gonna leave it. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to be headed out here soon, and hope you stay tuned because I'm going to be up in either, like I said, the Foothills Trail or up in the Smoky Mountains. Should be a real good time. It's going to be a solo trip. I may meet with other people. I don't know. There's a couple YouTubers out there that I may meet up with, but either way, one way or the other, I'm going. And so you make sure you stay tuned. Please hit that like or dislike button. I like just all the interaction. I don't care what it is. Hit the bell so you're notified when I got a video up here. And please subscribe. I'm sure that I have a lot of good things coming up for you. So again, thank you for watching Following Walker's World. You guys have a great day. Bye.